morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shoichi Kuriyama. I'm from Taiwan National College of Technology. Today, I will talk about the ability of the supercomputer. The title is How Fast Are Supercomputers? We will cover the flops, how fast, and top 500 after the end of this class. And have you ever heard of supercomputers?
Yes.
How fast do you know?
Faster than me.
Okay, today we learn about that thing. Okay, please answer the following calculations. Please join the quiz. Everyone. Okay? I wrote, please measure your calculation time, but today I measure your calculation time.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. After you finish calculation, just raise the hand.
Okay.
I will say the time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Yeah, we are ready.
Very simple, very simple.
25.
Okay, ready, set, go.
All of them.
All of yes, of course yes.
Yes.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 27. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and next, please count plus and minus operations in 3 equations. Okay. How many
9.
operations?
10.
10.
10,
6,
9,
4, 10. Altogether.
All-
Altogether 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10,
10.
12, 13, I think. Plus and minus altogether.
Altogether.
Operations, just operations.
That's okay.
Just the
Just
pluses and
the
minuses.
minuses.
Because could you say the original 2.0 is kind of plus?
Yes. Right. Yes. Operation only. Plus or minus operation. Okay.
10. My point is that before the 2.0 there is no plus sign.
But
This
really,
is
the number of questions.
Yes, I know, but really there is a plus sign, right? Well, there should be, because that 2.0 is a plus. You see what I mean?
Okay.
So a plus 2.0, plus 1, plus 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in the case.
We only know, we don't know the first one.
You know, it means
You are exactly right. Okay. 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 Next. How many operations could you calculate in 1 second? You can calculate by the equations.
Okay.
Please input your calculation time.
Did you give us the time?
27.
27.
Superhuman.
0.5.
0.5
Good.
0.5 operations.
operations.
Operation cost.
Perfect. Good. And 0.6.
Okay.
0.37.
0.37. Okay. Okay.
0.52.
Okay, thank you very much. the normal person,
Half a second.
normal people, so
How about 0.5?
0.5, nearly 0.5, 0.6. Okay. Okay. This value is defined, named flops. Flops means floating point operations per second. Floating point operations means plus and minus one, multiply and divide. So, in your case, about 0.5 flops available you have. In your case, 0.37 flops.
Yeah. How about
Not bad, not bad. Okay, the indicator, this is an indicator of the ability for supercomputer. One indicator ability of supercomputer. So, the last lesson, I talked about the numerical simulation like that. I explained the ocean current simulation like that. In that lessons, simultaneous equations are calculated each calculation steps. So we must make the equations, and the computers must calculate the huge matrix. So, but this simultaneous equation seems difficult, I guess. Yes, I hate it also. So, in the ocean current simulation case, I will explain like that. We must calculate these equations. You might not understand these equations, I guess. But at the moment, you don't have to understand the equation exactly. At that moment, please understand operations, a number of operations. Minus, divide, multiply, and minus. Number. Oh. Okay. In the equations, how many operations can you find?
Altogether or each one?
This equation. In this equation. 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Okay.
In the brackets?
Bracket, it's not included.
Okay, because you have the times before. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay. This, in this case, 8 operations. How about this case?
6?
Yes, that's right. And this equation is same equation, so okay. You have to calculate total 20 operations on the computational cells. So in the ocean current simulation case, we make 15,000 calculation cells in this area. So we need 300,000 operations to calculate. If your clocks is 1, you need 300,000 seconds to calculate. It's about 3.5 minutes. Okay? And the fastest supercomputer total 0.5 flops, so you must calculate 1 week, 24 hours. Okay. Okay. It's very tough and tough. No, not tough. It's impossible. So we would like to use a computer, fast computer. So The first, please check the computer's calculation speed. The first, I talk about the history of computers. This is ENIAC, the first computer in our history. It was 300 flops. It's about 300 times faster than personal people. And mid-70s to early 80s, the ability was exceeded the megaflops. That and the early 90s, their ability was about the gigaflops level. You can see same files photo that it was the fastest supercomputer in 1993 in the world. And I use this computer in my master thesis, so I have a lot of good memory of the machine. And the end of the 19th, their ability is over teraflops, incredible speed. And I use this T3E in my doctoral course. So it was better than CFI. And T3E. So, and I asked you for your laptop computers, the CPU. A lot of students use the Core i7. So, what was Core i7?
Is it like megaflops?
Yeah.
Megaflops. Yeah.
Yeah,
This.
my guess.
Okay.
I agree with Yuji.
Good.
Megaflops.
Good idea. Okay.
Gigaflops.
The answer is from 50 to 224 gigaflops.
Yeah.
This range. So it is very incredible for me because I use the same ability supercomputers 20 years ago. The computer is very big and the computer occupies the same size of the room. But at the moment, you can use the laptop computer and you can use when you wanted to use. Okay, the last section I talk about the supercomputers fastest list in the world. This is top 500 list, November 2013. Every June and November, the list is opened. So I'd like to use June 2014, but it will be open the 24th this month, so like we can see the list as a moment. It is a list for computers. The fastest computer is Milky Way 2 in China. It's 33 petaflops. Peta is 10 the power, 10 power of
10 to the 15th power.
and 10 to power of 15. I forget. Yeah, very fast. And the Japanese supercomputer K is the fourth fastest computer. It's 10 petaflops. It is the current situation in the world of the supercomputer. So, the end of the section, I talk about the K computer. This is K computer. Have you ever heard of the origin of name of K?
Kyoto?
Yeah, it's good.
The first capital of Kyoto.
But it is not in Kyoto.
Kyoto. Okay.
It's Kobe.
Oh, it's Kobe.
Tokyo.
Tokyo. In Kobe. It is in Kobe. K is a unit of noun. Japanese define the temperature is ikke. So the Japanese engineer would like to achieve a temperature clock supercomputer. So they name the computer. The hope, includes the hope. When I hear about the story, I felt the strong passion. It was very good topic for me. And okay, next. Please compare the K computer activities and your laptop. Your laptop is 224 gigaflops, and K computer is 10 petaflops. It is 10 million gigaflops. It's about 44,000 times faster than your laptop. Okay. And you. You are 1 flops or 0.5 flops. So the 1 second case task is for 317 million years person human task. Okay. Very incredible ability. Okay, now I'm now come to the end of my talk. I will summary. I talk about mainly 3 topics. But the first I explain flops. We check our ability. Okay, and like that, it is not bad. Second is first is there are 0.5 flops and history of supercomputers I introduced. And the laptop has 200 gigaflops abilities. And finally, I talk about the current situation of supercomputers ability. The talk will make you way to in China. 33 petaflops, and K computer is 10 petaflops. And it's 44,000 times faster than laptop, and 317 millimeter task for K1 task. Okay. Thank you very much. That's all. Do you have any questions?
No questions?
Yes, you said that on your list of supercomputers, one of the computers, was a blue gene, right?
Blue, yes.
Yeah, maybe that should be Eugene.
Yes.
Yes.
Should be Eugene.
Maybe it was just a slight creative mistake.
I know.
I improve. But it's US.
Now, there was one serious point though on your final summary slide. I suppose this is a comment in a way. Sorry, but when you say the very last point, 317 million years, wasn't that based on a human flop as being 1.0 flops?
Yes.
But you're saying you referring to 0.5.
Yes. Yes.
So that's a slight discrepancy.
Okay. 600.
So 734. 600.
Yes. It's 1 flops. Yes. 1 flop.
Oh, I think I actually do have one question. So, how do you define computing? Because you were saying the first computer was 1946 in America. I thought that during the Second World War, some of the code-breaking machines, like Alan Turing's machine in England, was actually the first computer I thought. Do you know about history now?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Okay. Questions, comments? Comments and recommendations.
Okay.
Let's start with you this time.